reason. But anyway, it is now time for the hot topic for today. First question: should there be stricter security criteria before issuing of liquor licenses in South Africa? Then we were having this conversation on air about one, I think disaster management protocols should also be issued in places of entertainment as well, because do you know that disaster management only comes out when you're having large events?
Yeah.
To go check if you're compliant.
Okay.
You know, if you're having a stadium event, everything like that, you actually have to go through disaster management before. All they check is your liquor license for events, nah? And then there's like a very big process for disaster management when it comes to outdoor events.
Okay.
I'd never heard disaster management or to a nightclub or a tavern or what. Even when there was a limit to how many people could actually go to indoor venues, you know, like restaurants and stuff like that. So I think they need to, personally, I think they need to start working together, you know, because instead of having different criterias, because I think the liquor board has a different criteria to what disaster management wants for indoor venues. And like I said, I've never heard you must visit disaster management or you have to have like a liability of some sort. Yeah, well, so I think that it's two different places working together. It confuses everybody and nobody knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, well, so the sooner that happens, and then maybe they can agree on stricter, stricter policies or stricter criteria when it comes to disaster management, for that matter, because I mean there's what happened here in East London. I'm not sure if we can control mass shootings, you know. Mass shooting is kind of difficult for me to say. I see, we need to clamp down, we need to have yes, you could have cameras. It happens all the time overseas, and
most times it usually happens outside the establishments where the shootings take place.
Yes, that's true.
Outside the establishments, whether it's tavern, it's a nightclub.
No, it's a nightclub. Most shootings happen outside.
Outside, yes.
That's true.
But I think also, also in Dobana, abantu, club owners, tavern owners, it doesn't matter whether it's a big or small, in Dayo ehlala abantu. I think also cameras is their dingek.
Yes.
Because incedisa kwi-cases nokwakubeka nti incident ayenzekanga ngaphakathi establishment sayakho, do you understand? But with the investigations, you having cameras ezikwazi ubona nangaphandle okanye mhlambi egate zizakwazi unceda kwi-investigations, so that into ezifana ne-shootings ezenzeka outside, so that they can see nokubana kwenzeke ntoni na. I think also now it's just playing it safe kwicala lakho as an owner.
Do everything that is expected of you
in case kwenzeke nantoni
and
na.
more.
You understand?
Do everything that is expected from you and more.
Yes.
And more.
Because
go overboard.
Because sometimes izokwenzeka into yenzeke ngaphakathi ingenzeki ngaphandle ngola hlobo ucinga ba idla ngokwenzeka ngayo. And also ezinye taverns, in fact taverns, you'll never see bouncers with taverns.
No.
You'll never see bouncers, if zikhona bouncers zikho ba nje on district uba okay siyakusearcha ngoku, do you understand? Umuntu ophethe umbu angangena vela angene nje etavern
just with the place.
Do you understand? What they basically look for bona is that awuphethanga tywala qha, awuzongena notywala bangaphandle uzongena nabo ngaphakathi.
And that isn't really your job. That's not what you're meant to be doing there, actually.
Exactly.
It's not what you're meant to be doing there, but I guess of course in when you're so used to things not happening, they always catch you off guard. Yeah, well, because let me tell you about abantu just search for utywala, and then they fall asleep on the other things. Whereas umuntu beqhele usearcha thoroughly, you know, I want to search your pockets and everything like that. I want to check your jacket. Hoodie. You know, there's certain places that are like that where they don't want you wearing your cap in front, or sometimes your hoodie must be off. And what else? Well, they search, you know, obviously for weapons, alcohol, going in and out. But yeah, sometimes when when there's no incident, you tend to relax.
Yeah,
you tend to relax. But I work for, you know, Sebenza Lindau that generally doesn't have drama, this, that, and the third. And then
one day
you fall asleep on the job, and there's a shooting that happens inside.
And then kuzawubuza why kanti aba bantu khange bekanti
and abantu mos bayaqaphela mos abantu
bahamba
nakusearchwa mos
akusearchwa apha mos.
So if sine ghost and he's always there,
sizawuvele singene yabo shy business and we go
and we leave, and nobody's going to try and stop somebody with a gun. How do you feel about bouncers carrying guns, by the way?
Sure,
I think it's a bit extreme.
I think it's extreme because you know, abantu, you know, bouncers must funeka zizinqande imilo nantoni.
Yes, and they end up being bullies.
And then imagine ke ngoku in a situation where umuntu ubhizi uyanqanda and then umpu uthathwa kuye. Do you understand? Kuthathwa kwa umpu wakho, kusetyenziswa kwa umpu wakho. How's that of help, girl? In fact, wena ke ngowuncedile
into yobana you just get disarmed now. You're making it easy.
Yeah. So I think, do you know, kwezi ndawo kukonwatywa kuzo zikhona ii-signages ezixhonyiweyo bana no pregnant women allowed, no knives, no guns, yonke laa nto zikhona. But who's actually there to make sure that yonke le nto ixhonyiweyo apha uba ayenzeki nyani?
Who is nyani?
Who's making sure that yonke le nto ewe siyazibona ii-signages xa singenayo?
Do you know who else falls asleep on the job after? Bouncers, the management, you know, can be very, very lax at times. Can be very lax. So what I think should happen is that also the management needs to be held accountable. I'm not saying the ownership, the management. Well, because they're the go-between. They actually have to walk around. They actually, because the bouncers most on
one place in J.
If your place is big enough, you'll have at the door and one be roaming around just to make sure that nothing happens on the floor or ujongile. But also your management, and a lot of people say, "Hi, I'm here to run the bar. I'm here to do this." No. If you say you're manager of a place, your job doesn't end at the bar. You're not the bar manager for the physical, you know, aspect of the bar. You're actually there to oversee everything. You're like the go-between between the clientele and the ownership, and everybody in between, which is the bouncers, cleaning staff, kitchen staff, everybody. So if you don't do your job, if you don't go above and beyond the call of duty as the manager, then a lot of things will fall apart. In my book, in my book. So abanye
because there are a lot of places in Zazi that okay, I'm not sure Nzoti securities or bouncers or whatever, but when you go in, they just there. There's no searching.
But so they're taking up space.
Yeah, they're just there. They're standing. Okay, they are there, but there's no actual searching. They're not
thorough.
You just go in.
They're not thorough.
Okay, awuphethanga nto ezandleni zakho. And then kanti lo muntu ufake umpu ebhegini okanye kunemela okanye nantoni.
Yes.
You know, I think as you say, management nayo fanele bayaqinisekisa into yokubana imithetho iyenzeka just to avoid you understand izinto ezenzeka ezi-unnecessary, because uzothi xa kusekwenzeke into uthi why uhambe uyoshouta, why ningatshekisha ii-bags abantu, why ningabasetshi abantu, but then all this time ungatshekisha into yokubana guys, are you doing umsebenzi wenu ngofanele nenza ngalo? Doesn't end into yokubana umuntu ufike eshiftini afika enxibe into yakhe and then ayoma emnyango. It doesn't end there.
No.
You communicate with your staff and ask
all the time until closing time.
Should be like that.
Yeah.
To avoid izinto as unnecessary. But I really think that yabona ngokufana ba uliquor board yaqinisa isandla,
Yes.
you know, ekubeni anikezele nge liquor license ebantwini.
Yeah.
Because sinendawo ezine licenses but engekho suppose bazine
Zine
licenses.
licenses.
Do you understand? They don't meet the requirements zokuba kanti umuntu ufana uyayifumana.
You should be owning an establishment.
Exactly.
No. It should, and it's a dangerous it's a dangerous industry to be part of. You know, it's a very dangerous industry to be part of for people to just be getting liquor licenses all willy-nilly.
Yeah. And I think also ilando yomkhwaphilizo wena LT.
True.
You know, singafona endaweni sifike singafona sifona liquor but bana kukhona indawo apha ke ayina license ayinantoni but it's operating abantu bayasela and kuthunywa nabantu nantoni but inspector izayapha yana
Nini? Iza ya nini?
Do you understand? Also
ya
naxa
nini?
ifika izawufika ithengwe phayeni bana hayi man,
For
do you
nini?
understand?
Yabo. And kuzawuvela kuthe bhotile nje.
It's always
One side.
like that because umkhwaphilizo abantu it's like the abaxabisanga umsebenzi ekumele uba bayawenza. If abantu bebenza umsebenzi wabo ngale ndlela bayenza, people would be, you know, more safer, I'd say,
That's very true.
kwezindawo
I agree.
zokonwaba.
Fully.
Yeah.
I agree fully. I think we should leave it there. Get into some music, and then afterwards we do have the Let's Just Drive mix coming shortly, in about 20 minutes time.
Okay.
Yeah, we get into some music. Triple Play is coming up in just a short while. Who's our first one? This is Funkatron with Celebration, as soon as I can find it. Okay, let's start here. This is Lady Alma and the Rainmakers with Thinking About Your Body. Thank you so much to everybody who watched the Hot Topic for today. Catch us again tomorrow. We're back.